Hello, I'm Pamela from Long World Services for the Living. After a loved one passes away, I travel anywhere within the United States to complete all the tasks associated with putting a home to rest. I organize, ship, sell, donate, and/or remove the loved one's belongings, all at a client's discretion, and prepare the home for rental or resale. In this video, I'll talk about what to do with a transitioning or deceased loved one's record collection. To keep it simple, let's divide record collectors into three broad categories. First, we have serious collectors with legitimately valuable collections. If the loved one was a serious collector, the family and friends probably know already. Serious collectors likely have their records organized and stored near one or multiple turntables. They may have record price books, record care and repair supplies, and boxes from shipped records. It's best to take any serious collection to a reputable record dealer. For those of us in Chicago, this means making an appointment at Reckless Records or Dusty Groove. For extensive collections, record stores will make house calls and buy and remove the titles they want. Let's move to Group 2, format enthusiasts. These folks simply prefer the sound and the culture surrounding records. Interestingly enough, in the 1990s, secondhand records were actually cheaper to buy than CDs. At the record store where I worked as a teenager, new CDs sold for $17.99 each. For enthusiasts at this time, it was easy to find secondhand records for a fraction of the price people were paying for CDs. And since records have longer shelf life than cassettes or CDs, a record format enthusiast only needs to purchase their favorite albums once in their lifetime. Today, sadly, CDs have virtually no resale value. Format enthusiasts have neat and organized collections and probably plenty of albums with sentimental or listening value. Even though format enthusiasts don't go out of their way to purchase expensive records, there may be individual titles in their collection within a $20 and $100 resale range. If you have bored teenagers living in your home, have them investigate your deceased or transitioning loved one's titles on Discogs and eBay. When searching for titles on eBay, have your teenagers mark the sold and completed items buttons on the left side of the screen. This way, they'll only see what the record actually sold for instead of some arbitrary price a seller has decided it's worth. And of course, you may want to have your teenagers transport the entire collection to a record dealer. You can reimburse them for their time with pizza. If there are just a few valuable titles inside the collection, it may be fun for them to sell these records on Reverb LP, Discogs, or eBay. Finally, we have chaotic collectors. Chaotic collectors' records are often moldy, water-damaged, dusty, and scratched. Family and friends may want to flip through the collections for any awesome titles that were purchased on accident, but ultimately, a detailed Discogs investigation may not be worth your teenager's time. Keep in mind that record discs are made of polyvinyl chloride, a substance that is difficult to recycle. You can, however, remove the disc and recycle the record sleeve itself. A couple additional tips. If an artist has died recently, the releases will temporarily have a higher resale value. Two of the highest priced records sold in 2018, for instance, were Prince and David Bowie titles. Rare or limited pressings, signed records, or album covers with printing errors may also demand a higher price. Of course, rare releases from an artist with an intense fan base can be profitable. The most important piece of advice to remember is that scarce titles in good shape and high demand will have the best resale price. On the other hand, damaged records, ubiquitous reissues, classical records, Broadway titles, and adult contemporary records typically have low resale value. And anyone who finds this album, please throw it away. We hope we have shed light on this topic. And remember, if you prefer someone else help you with your loved one's records and everything else in the home, call Long World. We are always here. Long World, you deserve to grieve in peace.